going to do a haul video today. I have been to Holland Barrett and I got quite a lot of things from there, and I just thought I would show you what I got. So yeah, over the last couple of years I've been trying to make little small changes in like my diet and my lifestyle and my fitness, and just trying to find ways that I can improve on like my health. And there was quite a lot of products that I've been seeing like in blogs and people trying that have been quite in lately that I've been wanting to try. So I had like a little list and I've been making a little mental note of things, and I decided to go to Holland Barrett because they had their penny sale on, which if you don't know, they have some certain products where you can buy one and then you get another one for a penny, so it's kind of like buy one get one free. And that's really the only time I really shop in Holland Barrett because I do kind of find it quite expensive. The first thing that I particularly was on the hunt for was some coconut oil, and this has been like a wonder product for a long time. I've heard a lot of things about it. I know that you can use it in so many different ways in like cooking, and you can use it for like beauty purposes, like as a moisturiser in your hair. So I was really intrigued to try this because I love anything like that that's kind of natural and good for you, and you know, that's really versatile. You can you know, find unique ways to use it. I've been loving this mainly as a body moisturiser. I actually have a second tub here because this was in the penny sale, so I got, I think the two of these together were £15. So yeah, £15 for one and I got the other one for a penny. But I've completely used this entire jar and I've been using this mainly on my body as a body moisturiser, and it smells amazing. It has been so amazing on the body. I would highly recommend it. The next thing I picked up was some flax seeds. This is by Linwoods and it's milled organic flax seed, and this is amazing because it has lots of iron and your fibre in it. It's just a really good way to get those things into your diet, and like the picture has on here, you can sprinkle it on like your cereal with fruits or porridge, or the way I've been using this is sprinkling it in my smoothies that I make in the morning. And it just seems to be really good for getting like my fibre, although I do eat quite a lot of fruit anyway. And it tastes really nice, and I've also been using it for making like gluten-free bread. I think I found a blog, I think it was through Tanya Burr, and it was the carb-free bread, and it used flaxseed and ground almonds and then lots of eggs, and it was just really nice. So this was in the penny sale, or I think it was like you bought one and you got the other one for half price. So I think this was about £7, so not the cheapest, but it does actually last you quite a while. I've got the other one in the kitchen, and I've been using it quite a lot, and I'm still maybe just under halfway. So yeah, I got some of that and I've really been enjoying it. I then picked up some Chia Seeds. Now these have been like this year's kind of on-trend superfood that everyone's been talking about, and I was like seeing them everywhere, like on Instagram and in blogs, and I was like, I really need to try these. They're quite weird. They just look like little, I mean they are just like really tiny little seeds, but when you add water to them they go like kind of like jelly. It's quite strange, I've never seen anything like it. But these are really good because they give you your omega-3, I think. I just thought I would give them a try, and I've been just using these to sprinkle in my smoothies. These were only £2.50 and you get quite a lot. And stupidly picked up the wrong thing. I was actually in there looking for like the coconut sugar, so I think it's like crystallized coconut that's very sweet, and you can use it in place of sugar because I do a lot of baking, and I've been trying to find ingredients that I can substitute like the sugar or the flour and make it kind of more like gluten-free and you know, more healthy. But I actually picked up, it was coconut flour instead, and I picked this up by mistake, and when I got home I was like, oh, it's the flour, not the sugar. But I've actually been enjoying this quite a bit. It's really difficult to work with. I've been reading online that because it's so dry and dense, you need to use quite a lot of wet ingredients in your recipes, so you need to use a lot more like eggs with this. But the only recipe I've really been using this is to make pizza base, and it's actually really tasty. It's like coconut flour and eggs and cheese, a little bit of cheese and garlic, and then you just bake it, and it's obviously like a gluten-free pizza base, and it's so yummy. Like I absolutely love it. This isn't cheap. I think this was about £7 and you get 500 grams, so you could get like a bag of flour for under £1. So it really is not cheap at all, but it's fair trade, it's organic, high in fibre, low in carbohydrates. If I look different at all, it's because I've just nipped to Morrison's and come back. My mum came round and we were doing like her wedding trial because she's getting married in a couple of weeks. So I might look a bit different. I tried to kind of retouch my makeup and stuff, but if you're wondering why I look different, that's why. Talking about it again. Oh yeah, the coconut flours. So I was saying that I tried to make some coconut flour bread with this, which turned into a bit of a disaster, and what was my point? I tried to make some bread. The other thing I found about this is that it's really filling, so I'm really enjoying kind of getting to grips with baking with this. If anyone knows of any recipes, then please leave them below, because I'm quite intrigued to find some new recipes that I can try. Then I got some, I stocked up on some of our vitamins. These are, got a sticker on there. These are just the plain Holland Barrett. They're called ABC Plus. These are just like a plain multivitamin. They have lots of your everyday vitamins that your body needs, plus antioxidants, and they also have added beta carotene and lutein and lycopene, which I think are good for your brain. They also have quite a high percentage of your daily allowance of iron, and it's 100% actually of your daily allowance of iron. And because I don't eat meat, I eat fish but I don't eat meat, I'm quite conscious about my iron intake, and this just makes sure that I'm getting my recommended daily allowance. These are about £7 and we always try and get them when they're in the penny sale. 120 capsules in the bottle, and me and Nikki have been taking these daily for like a year now, and I have to say I don't really tend to get as ill as often taking these, so it's just quite nice to have a multivitamin that you take every day and it just feels good for your health. Last thing I got was I picked up some Nature's Energy Meridian crunchy peanut butter. Now this is 100% nuts. There's actually no added ingredients at all, so it doesn't have any added sugar or added salt or any of like added oils that peanut butter can have in it. So it's just pure peanut butter, which I quite like, and I like to have this on like crackers or with bananas. It's quite good. It's for like a pre-workout kind of like energizer, or when I'm at work I quite like to snack on this, and it just feels like you're getting something good. And that is everything I bought from Holland Barrett. I hope this was interesting. It might be for some people. I certainly do like to see what people are buying, like health wise and things. So thanks so much for watching, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you enjoyed it, and you can come and chat with me next time, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!